Watch This Shit podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. My name is Seneca The Movie Professor, and I'm here solo today. With this podcast, we're going to give you the definitive decision on whether you should go view a new movie release or not. It's real easy. If we say, watch this shit, stop what you're doing and go enjoy some good cinema. If we say, don't watch this shit, avoid it like going swimming in shark infested waters with open cuts. Or don't. You do what you want. It may be fun, or it may involve you being dinner. You don't want to listen to us? You put your life in your own hands. Today, we are covering Meg to the Trench. Oh, you survived the dinosaur shark attack and got the nerve to get your ass back in the water? Okay, then I got something for you, as dictated by the shark. Honestly, the only things I remember from the first film are there was a giant dinosaur shark, Jason Statham, the worst stuntman turned actor in Hollywood, not the stuntman part, but the actor part is in it, and it wasn't good. So going into the new movie, I wasn't expecting much, and they sure as hell didn't give me much. The entire time I was watching the movie, my questions were, who asked for this and who is it for? The story, as it is, researchers captured a megalodon from the first movie as a baby and have raised it to adulthood. 10 years have passed between films, and Statham's romantic interest from the first film, she's died. She's died off screen, leaving her daughter in his care. While on a mission to the depths of the ocean, for what? I still don't know. An enemy organization plans to attack Statham's crew using a mole planet on the team to take control of their research. This plot, damn it, just saying it is frustrating. What the fuck is going on here? Then I realized that the plot is just working, putting in overtime to get the sharks from the bottom of the ocean up to the top where they can go out and eat people. Once I figured that out, the foolishness made a lot more sense. It was still stupid, but I understood it. I'll say it again. Jason Statham is not a good actor. He's a great stuntman, impressive in the way he understands fight choreography and what makes an action scene work. He is not good at the talking part of the job. He reprises his role from the first movie, I guess. They could have changed this nigga name and I wouldn't have known shit. And now instead of trying to get a girlfriend, his main goal is to try to keep her daughter alive. They don't even say how the wife died or even if they got married. His dead lady's white brother, his dead lady's brother is now one of the principal cast members and has a connection to the shark that they raised while researching its activities. This shit here. This movie is making it look like I can't form coherent thoughts. It's not me, I swear. It's the one-armed man. During this film, they had to use CGI as there are no sharks and sea creatures the size of what is shown in the movie. Also, if there were, it would be entirely too dangerous to put the actors in the same vicinity as a people-eating monster. In the shots that have humans and the aquatic life in the same frame, the limitations are front and center. From the initial introduction to the primary megalodon, the brother is in the ocean attempting to communicate with her, believing that they do have this bond because he raised her. And the shot is supposed to give you the sense of awe because of the scale of the human to shark ratio. What it does, what it does is shows that the computer generated world is not going to be up to the standards of a big budget cinematic affair. It gets even worse. At one point, part of the main cast has to take a 3-kilometer walk 25,000 leagues under the sea. And the world turns, I kid you not, the world turns into Ant-Man Quantumania. You know how no one's favorite part of the third Ant-Man film was when they went into an imaginary world and the actors had to pretend for 2 hours as if the things that would later be added were actually happening to them right then? Same thing here. It looks fake, which it is, which then immediately ejects audiences out of the film. There's a market for those kind of films, but it's going to be hard to make them engaging without a James Cameron budget, effects team, and love of creating this kind of world. This movie tries to survive on jump scares and shark attacks. None of these things have any impact. Characters get put in dangerous situations that the audience has no connection to. Do we even know these motherfuckers? Are they from the first movie? Why should I even try to get my feelings involved in a character that has had absolutely no development? It's a big ask. The reason tense scenes work in film is because the movie puts in the work in order to get the people watching it invested in some way. Maybe you like the actor or the role that they're playing, or you can visualize yourself in that predicament. Either way, you now have a little mental skin in the game. I didn't care what happened to any of the people in this film on both sides of the spectrum. These characters could have lived or died, and it wouldn't have changed my emotions even in the slightest. One thing, and I was amazed, one thing that they did get right, because I criticized another movie recently for this, all the assholes met gruesome ends. Talk to Me didn't get that memo. The primary antagonist he's an actor I've only seen in television, Snowfall to be precise. He played Oso there, and here he plays the main goon. They needed a tough guy to play against Statham, and both of them slumbered through this movie, performing reality bending feats. Sergio Perez Mencheta is his real name. He was 25,000 leagues under the sea, and he rode a buoy back to the surface. I don't even think I don't think he even had one of those halo suits that they pulled out of their asses to be able to take those depths. He just floated up. Statham stopped two dinosaur shark attacks. The first one, which is crazy, the first one he stopped it with his foot to the nose of the maid. The second, he grabbed a helicopter blade that had been thrown into the sea, propped it up on a rock, and dug in, driving the metal through the shark's mouth and stopping it before its teeth could reach his body. Okay, okay, movie. You're trying to anger me. I'm not going to take the bait. I will suppress my rage and feel nothing. My final verdict is don't watch this shit. I'm still trying to figure out why this bullshit wasn't on the Sci-Fi Channel. That's the home of these D-level shark movies, the Sharktopus and Sharknado. Uh, Why is this a genre? The film industry is weird. Speaking of Sharktopus, they even stole an idea from those films. This is a knockoff of something that would come on basic cable. A giant dinosaur octopus joins the battle in the third act of the finale. I swear I'm not making this stuff up. And I swear you don't need to see it. I'm done talking about it. Like I said, stay away from this dumbass movie. Thank you for listening to another episode of Watch This Shit. You come here for the realest take on new movies. So make sure to follow us so you're not left in the dark on whether you should check out a new movie or not. If you haven't seen this shit yet, go on about your life. Don't even worry about it. Matter of fact, you're doing good. Damn, you're doing good. Check us out next time when we review Gran Turismo. And good day to you.